Bonjour à toutes et à tous, ici Youenn pour vous présenter ce podcast où on parle sport, voyage, études et développement personnel, bien souvent accompagné d'invités inspirants. Envie de partir à l'aventure, de sortir de ta zone de confort ou tout simplement de trouver l'élan et la motivation nécessaires pour faire avancer tes projets, eh bien tu es tombé au bon endroit. Allez, reste avec nous, ça commence de suite. Avant de lancer l'épisode du jour, je tiens à vous préciser qu'il sera, comme indiqué dans le titre, intégralement en anglais. Allez, c'est parti. Acteur, présentateur, journaliste, voyageur, musicien, rien ne l'arrête et rien ne lui fait peur. Aujourd'hui, j'ai le grand plaisir d'accueillir Rezha. Actor, host, journalist, traveler, musician, nothing can stop him. Today, I have the huge pleasure to welcome Rezha. Welcome Rezha, how are you?
Bonjour. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Is it an introduction of me?
Yeah, first of all, so I've introduced you a bit, but can you tell me more about you?
Yeah, as you said before, like my name is Rezha. I live here in Indonesia. I'm old, but not that old.
Dans la fleur de l'âge, comme on dit en français.
No, I'm in my 30s, but yeah, I've been traveling. I've been doing some stuff like change my career and everything, but I love to explore. That's why I feel young, because I think my life motto is like experiencing, exploring and traveling. It keeps me young, and yeah, I love try to, explore and learn new things, and that's why I met you, Maybe you want to travel in Indonesia and you want to learn a lot about Indonesia, and maybe it's somehow it's a cultural exchange. I can learn a lot from him too. About French culture and etc.
Yeah, and French language.
And French language. I've never been into Europe. I've never been into French, but I can speak French. Un peu français.
I was going to ask you, I think you are able to speak a bit of French, so am I right? I think you can speak a bit of French. You learn some good French, you can present yourself in French, I think.
Je m'appelle Rezha, je parle un peu français.
That's
I
enough.
can say c'est la vie. Bonjour.
Yeah,
merci.
But that's cool. Yeah, maybe after we will talk about this, but I know that like you read some French books.
French? I read, yeah?
Yeah. Like some Albert Camus, L'étranger, for example, because I'm reading it at the moment in French, and you read it in English, right?
Uh-huh.
So maybe we will talk about this after. As I evoked in this episode introduction, you're doing a lot of things here in Indonesia, and I would like you to explain a bit more about your background and where did everything have started for you.
Okay, I studied communication back in the university, and I started my career like early when I was in the second semester. I was a radio DJ for a local radio. So from that job, I can say that I learned a lot about communication and public speaking, and then I was in a band too, I was in a band playing some music and like in the local gigs, mostly in Bandung and Jakarta, and then I tried my luck to went to a local TV station and a national TV and everything, but then since I love to try new things, I ended up hosting a travel-ish program in a national TV. So I had this experience to go to some places that I've never thought that I would be there before. Like I went to Korea, I went to Thailand, I went to most beautiful place in Indonesia, like Labuan Bajo and the east of Indonesia. It's beautiful places there. It makes me more alive, and I think me just being me, trying new things, go to places and try, learn about another cultures, I guess. I read some books written in English, mostly it's French philosophers, I guess, and
Yeah, okay, interesting. And you talked about travel. What did you learn with traveling?
It can break the stereotype. First
Yeah.
thing, like I learned about when you know something about a place or a culture, people, you need to experience it like directly. You need to be there if you really want to know how they live their lives or what is really happening there. Because maybe I can ask the same question for you, like before you came to Indonesia, what do you think about Indonesia? And then you found out something like different because you experienced it by yourself, right?
Yeah, that's a very good question. It's not the first time that people ask me this question. I think I agree with you. Like it breaks stereotypes to travel, and travel can bring you a lot of things. And yeah, every time I'm talking with people, students or not students, they say, "What do you recommend me like to open myself to others?" Say, "Travel, go travel," because when you meet foreign people, I think it's the first step to learn more about yourself.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. It's a different culture, as you said before. In Indonesia, it's very surprising for me and for us. I think as French people and European people, the culture is not the same at all. For me, people are nicer, and like in Indonesia, they are chill guys. But that's crazy for us because even on the road, sometimes
You can say hi to anyone.
Exactly.
To stranger.
Last time, for example, just pour l'aparté, I was in the Persib Stadium and with a friend, we just sit at a table, just a table like this, and we start to speak with the people.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it can happen in France, of course, but it's so natural in Indonesia. I mean, so it's very interesting, and so the traveling help you a lot, like in the projects you led until now.
Yeah, I mean, traveling can break the stereotype, and I want to continue to talk about this. What do I get from traveling, despite the, beside the breaking the stereotype, the prejudice, and we learn more about people. As you said before, that people are mirror. Sometimes we can learn about ourselves by that corresponding with another
totally.
culture. Yeah, and I can be, I can be more happy since I learned from another culture how their value, the way of life from them. I've been in the remote village in East Indonesia, in Labuan Bajo, in Nusa Tenggara Timur. They have no internet connection, you know what I mean? It's so secluded, it's off grid, but they know how to be happy with their own way of life, and it's amazing knowing that living in a big city, in a modern life, sometimes you feel stressed and you feel like you're feeling left behind. But when you close to the nature and you know that there's people out there who can make their own life to be happy as they are, it's good. So you can learn how to be happy by yourself.
Yeah.
Like knowing that everyone can has their own way to be happy, to enjoy life.
Yeah.
And being in a when you travel alone mostly, there is no external influence. You can decide whatever you want to do in that journey, and it's enriching, and it seems like you take your power back to yourself. Like you decide what you want to do, you decide what you want, and it's amazing knowing that you have control over your own journey, and you can write your own story. And I think traveling is personal. You can see like people travel together and meet different people from different cultures, but every person have their own story. It's like, I don't know, sometimes it can be spiritual, like everything's somehow connected. I meet a stranger and we talk about this. One thing lead to another. In that setting, I think I can say like one simple hello could lead to a million things.
Wow. Hey, we could end on this, I think.
No, I mean like, yeah. See, I mean like just one simple hello back at the gym.
Yeah.
Lead us to this podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I meant.
It's probably like because we met at the gym. It was just like, oh, hello, where are you from? And 2 days after, we were like
hanging out at the bar. That I'm like, yeah.
And finally, we almost see you every day. So that's interesting. So I think we can say that people inspire you a lot, and all the meetings, the discussions, and you talk about solo traveling. I think it's something I already talked about a lot in my podcast because I travel a lot alone, and a lot of people are scared to travel alone. I think it's good to travel with friends. Like I can't deny it. Like you go with your friends, it's fun. But it's so important to travel alone to find yourself. Yeah. Like if you are lost in your life, you don't have to go like at the other side of the world as I did. You can just go like even in France. Like if you're French, you can go in France. You just go with your bike 1 week alone.
It's lucky for you, French. I mean, like 45 minutes drive, you can arrive in Italy. For like 2 hours drive, you can arrive in Belgium, I guess.
Yeah.
But here in Indonesia, like 2 hours drive, I'm still in Indonesia.
That's one of the difference, of course. So like if you're French, I think you are lucky because you can travel easily, even in France, because like we have in the north, it's not the same that in the south, that's in the east, in the west. So just take your bag, you go traveling, and speak to the others. At the beginning, it's something difficult, I think. Even me, like when I started to travel alone, like when I was 19, I guess, it was so difficult because a lot of people are like together, and you're alone. You don't speak the same language, and you know that.
But it pushes you to
exactly
get out from your comfort zone, right? That's where, that's when the growth happens.
I think traveling alone and going out of the comfort zone it goes together. And
it's addictive.
I think it's that because when you start it, you say, "Wow, it worked! I have a new friend," and then you do it. So for my first travel, maybe I met like 3 people, like I told directly after they went to me. But after my second travel, I was like, okay, it's easy now. Yeah. And know that I'm in Indonesia, like I can meet someone in the street, say, oh, I like your outfit. We start talking, and then it's my friend. So practice makes perfect.
I mean, like being in a travel, when you travel alone, you can get out from your comfort zone. You can try things that you never tried before. And it builds a muscle. Like you can break that social anxiety too, because you need to survive. I mean, like you are in a place that unfamiliar landscape. Can I say that you have no one? You can only rely on yourself, and that's when the power comes. Like, oh, I can ask them. I can break this social anxiety. Just approach people and ask about direction, ask about I don't know, like the best place to hang out and everything. It's fun. And I think when you travel, it makes you know yourself better, and it brings you closer to who you really are.
That's very important.
Outside your own culture, outside your own bubble. Like if you're not travel, if you're not go outside of your comfort zone, you stay in your bubble.
Totally. And I think a lot of people, according to me, and the people I was able to meet, notably as a student representative in La Rochelle, the language barrier. Some people say, "No, my English is not that good. I will be lost." Personally, when I started to travel, I was like leaving high school, so I had an English level. But the English you learn at school is not the same that the English that you're traveling. So even if you can say, "Oh, I'm fluent in high school," when you will be traveling, it won't be the same at all.
They speak so fast.
Exactly, and like you will meet people from like from Germany, from Spain, from Indonesia. Everyone has an accent, so it's difficult. So you have to go. You don't care about the language, and I think when you said it, like when you are alone, you have to go by yourself. No one can help you. So you will speak. You will start to speak, learn new words. And after a few months traveling, you will be fluent.
I cannot say that I can be fluent, but I can be
Yeah,
more confident.
exactly,
You know?
yeah.
Like at the beginning, like, my English is not that good. How can I approach this foreigner, like this bule? In Indonesia, we say
Yeah.
like the foreigner. We can say like
Ça,
it's bule, you know.
Ouais, boulet, c'est un peu, ça correspond clairement aux étrangers ici, c'est un mot assez courant.
It's like someone outside this country, right? And at the beginning, I'm afraid that they cannot understand my English. Like today, my English is not that good, but somehow it's useful. That's the point of communication. You know, like I need to make sure that the other person is understand what I'm saying, and vice versa. That's the purpose of language, right? Sometimes we can forget about the grammar, we can forget about the accent when we travel, as long as the other person is understand and we can make a connection. I think it's fine. So you are going to use your English more and more, and it's a practice, right? You can like bettering your English, and sometimes the bule, like coming here to Indonesia or to Bali, they don't always speak English like you, and luckily you speak English, even you're French, but some French...
even you're French. Alors ça veut tout dire. Hein?
But some French, not every French people speak English, right?
Yeah, you know, I think some people they don't want to speak English, they only want to speak French. You will see that when you will go to Paris.
Yeah.
And I think it's also the French accent. But yeah.
And that sometimes it's fine. It's fine. It's totally okay. We can communicate using non-verbal. You know, like or you know when people have a good intention, you know it with their gesture and everything, with how they look at you and everything. So I found a new language, universal language that can connect everyone in the world. It's a good intention. It's kindness. You know what I mean? Like. Sometimes people don't speak English, but we want to communicate, we want to connect. We can feel safe around them if they have a good intention or they have kindness within them, you know. So it's fine.
I think I'm gonna go back here. So yeah.
Okay. Merci. A little commercial break from the owner of the cafe.
On remercie l'ami de Reza, bon, que je connais aussi, qui nous accueille dans son café, Monday Coffee.
Yeah.
So thanks to them to welcome us. And just a little apartment. It's the first time I'm recording a podcast outside my student apartment. So thank you.
Where were we? It's like.
But the language, the good intention of the people, you can. I think you can feel it when you see someone. I know that for me it's like this. When I see someone, I say, okay, he has good intention.
Yeah.
Like we don't care about the language or everything. You say, okay, he has good intention, and you can speak with him.
That's the universal language. That
exactly. I agree with you on that.
And you will find it when you travel and when you challenge yourself to approach stranger in the street and just hear or try to understand what are they trying to tell you, you know?
Yeah. And just to stay a bit on the language, notably English, what's your recommendations to like people who want to learn a language after traveling? Like, where did you learn English?
Oh yeah.
You have some tips, because I know that it's something difficult to learn a language. And okay, I know that traveling for me is the best thing to do to learn a language. But do you have like other tips? Like when you've done traveling, you have to keep practicing your language.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I totally agree. Use it or lose it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And the best way to learn a language is to immerse in it, to immerse in that language. Like you can travel to the native country. I guess if you want to learn French, it's better for you to go to France,
of
right?
Course.
To Bordeaux, to La Rochelle. But if you don't have that chance or the opportunity, like me, I haven't been in a native English-speaking country. I've never been to Europe, never been outside Asia. But I went to Bali. You know, I speak to the native speaker, to the tourist. It's the best way. So. If you don't have that kind of opportunity, you can immerse in the language using the technology, you know?
Yeah.
Like you watch the movie from with your target language.
Yeah.
Like I watch French movie lately because I'm hanging out with you guys.
You have examples of French movies?
Yes, like Asterix and Obelix.
Oh yeah, which one?
The animation one.
Oh
It's
yeah,
on
the
Netflix.
last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's full
Nice.
of comedy. Now I know how French making fun of something, you know.
Always.
Yeah, and yeah, that's the another way to learn the language. You immerse with the culture. You watch movie. You read books. And I learned English from school, but it's not that enough, right?
Yeah, totally.
So I made myself enjoying some activity or some input, English input. You know, I read English book. I watch English movie. I try to write my own journal in English. My English is not that perfect, but I can understand the movie without subtitle. You know, and try Duolingo.
Yeah.
You can use like AI or some app to learn the language, but the most important thing, you need to use it. You need to like incorporate it to your daily life.
Yeah, of course.
Day-to-day basis. Like
I agree.
I read English books. I watch English movies. I sometimes talk to myself in English, and in my dream I speak English.
Yeah. English dreams.
Means that me subconsciously like talking to myself in English. Means that I'm using that language every day.
Yeah. I think with the music too,
Yeah, music, of course.
because I know you're musicians and
Yeah, and I play some American and UK music, French music sometimes. Yeah.
les frérots de la Vega. Voilà, pour faire la partie en français, je lui ai proposé de jouer les frérots de la Vega. Je n'ai plus le nom de la chanson. I don't remember the name of the thing, but yeah, of the song. But it was good. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
with the guitar.
It means like that one experience, me trying to push myself, trying new things, or express myself in that French, using that French songs.
Yeah.
It's a fun way. You just incorporate, use that language in your daily basis. It's the best way to learn the language, I guess.
Yeah, I have to agree with you
And
on everything
don't be
you said.
afraid of, fuck perfection.
Yeah,
Can I say that?
Yeah,
Maybe
it's good.
you don't want to say it, you don't want to use that language because you feel like I'm not good enough and everything. I need to learn the grammar correctly. I need to use the grammar and everything.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think
Just use it.
yeah, the most important is to be understood.
Yeah.
It's not the way you are speaking, it's the way you are understood with the people you are talking to. Even if you do even in the podcast we will do mistakes in English,
Yeah.
it's okay because people will understand the main message through what we're saying. So yeah,
And through mistakes,
you learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's an interesting topic. And so today, what are you up to today?
What I'm up to?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah. Like you introduced me before.
Yeah.
I was in media, working as a radio DJ and a TV presenter, MC. I tried many things, but now I'm trying to focus myself on this new occupation, this new journey of me learn acting, this craft. I like it. I've been doing this since 2000 and post-pandemic, I guess, like 3 years or 4 years ago. I took an acting class, and I want to express myself with this craft, like storytelling using my body, using myself as the canvas, and it's fun, and I want to focus on that. I think in this pace of my life, I want to be in a movie, and I am in a movie, but not in a big role or something.
No.
Yeah, but
This guy is on Netflix.
yeah, but it's only like 2 minutes scene. But it's a good start for me, like knowing that I just started it. you know.
I'm
a novice. I'm a amateur, but I will just show up to any opportunity that arrive. So let's see what happens. But my focus right now, I'm up to build my career as an actor.
Yeah,
I guess.
and
I do voice actor too.
You do a lot of things,
Yeah.
and that's interesting because like you have the passion, like you want every day to learn new things, and it works. So that's interesting.
Sometimes I get confused. Is it a passion or is it a survival mode? Because I need to do something to sustain
Yeah, that's
life.
another debate. Yeah, that's a interesting debate as well.
Yeah.
And back in the time, like we talked about this before the podcast, like when you were younger.
I am young.
Yeah,
at
no,
heart.
of course.
I am young.
Of
at
course,
heart.
but younger, yeah. But you knew what you wanted to do. Like it's an interesting question. Like when you were like maybe 18, 20, you say, okay, I want to do that in 10 years. You knew that or not?
I have a different mindset right now. Like we grow as we go. Back then, I knew what I wanted to do. I want to be a musician. I can say it, my rockstar wannabe era, from the high school to at the beginning of my college years. I wanted to be a musician, or I love self-expression. You know, I want to connect with people through art, through that energy of like playing a song on the stage, writing a song, and connect with people through art. But then somehow you grow. You need to. There is a bind of like. You need to survive, but you need to stay true to yourself. You know.
Yeah.
But then I found this chapter of my life that I need to choose to stay in this course, being a musician, or I need to think something more realistic because I need to sustain life. So I choose to be a radio DJ when I can play the music on the radio. I still like I am near to something that I love, but I can use my talents that I acquired along the way to sustain life. And then my goals started to shift, but not that significant. You know what I mean? I just learned to adapt, but I don't want to lose myself. So the goals sometimes can change along the way. But one thing that I learned from myself that it will never change, depend on the situations, is who you are inside.
Yeah, okay.
You know, like maybe I can change my profession from a musician to a radio DJ to a journalist, but beyond the surface, you know, on another layer, you know, you still do something that you like, something meaningful for you, like for your own story.
Yeah.
You know,
I
like,
get it.
Like, how do I say it? It's like change is happening.
Yeah.
You know, like from the world is changing. You know, and sometimes it can change you.
Yeah.
But it can change your goals. You can adapt, but you know what matters to you, and you're going to keep it, whether the world outside keeps shifting and changing.
Yeah, but like it's very interesting. But whatever, like whenever you are doing something, if you want, we talked about this also before the podcast recording it. To be good in something and to progress in something, you have to have consistency.
Yeah.
We talked about this before. So, what consistency means to you? Productivity, like how every day you manage to be productive.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with that. The thing that I talked before about things changing and everything. But you have this period of your life that you know what you want, yeah, and you need consistency to achieve that. And so I think consistency is about showing up. You just have to show up no matter what, like no matter the weather, no matter the. I found myself sometimes unmotivated, too tired to do stuff, but just show up, and you need to build a system. If you really, sometimes I can be productive as fuck. I can be like so productive, so disciplined, so consistent, but sometimes I can, sleep. That's life, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm chasing progress, not perfection. You know what I mean?
They're very interesting for
Yeah,
us.
you need to. If I want to chase perfection, like achievement, driven by my ego to be perfect, I will burn out. But if I have some compassion to myself that I will be there somehow, but I need to enjoy my own journey, my process, my struggle, how to keep me motivated, how to keep me inspired and everything, because sometimes you slip, sometimes the world is not on your side, That's when I need to take care of myself and be kind to myself. It's okay to be not perfect as you wish, but you just have to show up or do small things that will bring you closer to your goal.
Yeah. I think you work like for you. So if one day you say no, I don't want to do it, I think it's for you. So.
It's your life.
Yeah. It's your life, and it's not for the others.
Mm-hmm.
Like even sometimes you say you do something on the social media, you show to the others, but finally it's for you. Like it's your life.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
at the end of your life, you will be alone. So it's for you that you're working for.
Are you happy doing this? I mean, like, are you feel fulfilled? Building this system of, try to achieve your goals and everything, and. At the end of the day, it's you versus you.
Yeah. And I think it's why we can say maybe like we are lucky, because everything we are doing today, like we are doing something meaningful for us.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I want to say that everyone can do it, but that's not true. Some people they cannot do what they want to do, and I think we are lucky to doing something meaningful, even though we work for it. It's something that is difficult, and we are lucky for that, I think.
Yeah, and I'm agree with you. And what we need is like inner compass, Like I admire you, knowing that you know what you want to do and what you want to achieve. Because some people, they don't know what they want. So they just like dancing with the fate, dancing with the
going with the flow. You were saying like that sometimes the flow
is. Not on your side, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need to take control. You need that inner compass, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really have to know what might happen in the future, but something meaningful inside you that makes you feel alive and passionate. And some people are lucky because they know what makes their feel alive. Like, I have a question for you. When was the last time you feel so alive?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think every day in Indonesia, when I wake up and I'm like, I'm at the other side of the world. I have a lot of friends here. Mm-hmm. I'm happy. Like, I think every day. I think it's with the time I say that, because before I was complaining a lot, like on small stuff, like, oh no, it's raining, oh no. But like every day I start the day with, okay, I open the window and say
gratitude.
Exactly. I think gratitude is very important. So gratitude is very important. And every day I'm like, hey, I'm in Indonesia. I work for that. Like I did a lot of things to be here. But I think I'm still lucky to be here. Like when I see, like my parents, they didn't have the opportunity, for example, to do this type of stuff when they were young. So I'm like, I'm also doing this for them. I'm like, I have to have gratitude, because like not a lot of people can do that. And yeah, I mean in Asia, I love it. The life is good, people are nice, the food is good, everything is doing great. So yeah, I'm feeling alive every day.
See, that's what I meant. I mean, when you do something that makes you feel alive,
Exactly.
that's a sign. That's a sign that you just do it more often, consistently. You'll find your treasure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just listen to yourself. What things that make you alive? Is it music? Is it adventure? Is it new thing? Is it food? It can be different from each one of us. You know, like some people are excited about this and that. That's the whole point, to be authentic to yourself.
Yeah, I think it's a big step to do that. Like, you know, a lot of people, they are working classic job, 9 to 5. And when you say to them, okay, just quit your job and do what you want to do,
No, you can fight that.
It's not that easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think sometimes, even if you are working along, you have to do something alongside the work. Like when you go back home, you cannot just say, okay, I will finish my work, go to sleep. Now you have to do something meaningful.
Yeah.
Only maybe 1 hour. Like you wake up, you read, before going to bed, like you play music, you record a podcast, you do video on social media, do something, you play sport, do something that you like. At the end of the day, it's very important, I think. Like, yeah, you have to going to bed inspired and getting up in the morning motivated to start the new day.
Yeah. Sometimes we have this. What is it? We are, as a human, we need to survive. We need to like functioning in society, so we earn money.
Yeah,
and
it's like it's like survival job. We call that
survival
in
job.
French.
But in another point of view, we are homo ludens. Have you ever heard about that? Homo ludens.
Nah.
We need to live a life poetically. You know, like we need to romanticize our life.
Yeah.
Like we don't always learn about the aesthetic of the drawing and everything. We find like we can see art or another form of self-expression is like sustenance to keeps us alive, to keeps us like feel alive more than just surviving. But we know that we create something that meaningful to us, something beautiful. Well, I recommend you to watch Dead Poet Society when the teachers say like law, medicine, like doctor, it's important in this civilization, but poetry, music, beauty, love, romance, it's what makes us like human, like to makes us feel alive and continue to be alive. You know what I mean? Like it's a Walt Whitman poem, I guess. Captain, my captain. It's American. He's an American poem.
And so I think a lot of people are still lost in their life, and you know they want to do that, but it's maybe too difficult for them. So I asked this question to a lot of people on my podcast. But if you had in front of you a kid or a student or who's a bit lost in his life, what advice would you give to them? Maybe it also can be like an advice that you would give to my
younger self.
Like at 10 years old, like you are lost. What's the advice you would give?
It's a good question, really. I mean, it's intriguing. Because sometimes, me now, I'm in my 30s, I can get lost sometimes. Life happens, you know. There's something that we cannot control in this life. Like we have these goals, but life gives you another obstacles, like try to make you questioning your word, questioning yourself and everything. It can happen. Existential angst, you know, existential crisis, it happens. That's why I read Jean-Paul Sartre.
Yeah, whatever the age it happens. Yeah, Jean-Paul Sartre.
I read some existentialist philosopher. What I got is that it is okay sometimes to be lost. It's part of the journey itself, you know, because when you are lost, you start to questioning yourself. You start to ask yourself meaningful question, and you start to, like see yourself in a new light, can I say? You can earn like this different perspective because you get lost, and that's okay if you're lost. But in that, just don't give up.
Yeah.
Just like sometimes it's easy enough to just like give up and I defeated. Okay, I just have to maybe give it all up and just go with the have a regular job and everything just for the sake of survival. But I think when you're lost, just ask yourself what matters. I mean, what matters to you the most, and who are you? Just ask like, who are you really? I mean, like, who are you? Because sometimes it can be hurtful when you know that you're not capable of something, or but don't lose yourself
That's
in that process. You can get lost, but I don't know, it's complicated. Like, don't lose but when you get lost, just don't lose yourself. But knowing that you're lost, you lost yourself, but just ask like, who are you really?
I think people understand. It's difficult. Like, you talk about like not giving up. That's a very interesting point. And
despite the circumstances, despite the challenges,
exactly.
Like, you are not the situation, you are not the feelings that you feel at that moment. You are more than that.
Like you cannot control things that happen around you, but you can control how
you react.
Exactly.
Exactly. And that's who you are. I think, and sometimes I get lost too. And sometimes I feel like I'm 17. Sometimes I feel like I'm 20. Sometimes I feel like I'm 8. That's normal, I think. Sometimes my inner child is craving, want to show something, want to tell me something about things that really matter to me. I can say that I have no obligation to stay the person I am 5 minutes ago. I can change. Things can change. I just have to dance with the reality, with the opportunity, with everything that's happening. But I am more than that. You get what I mean.
Of course. I think people will understand what you say. It's very interesting.
Pardon my English.
No. When you say like not giving up, I like to take this example. It's like giving up is the easiest thing to do in life.
Giving up.
And for example, like, when you have to wake up early, I know that when back in high school and even back in La Rochelle University, I used to wake up at 5 every morning.
Wow.
But
man, I'm not that productive.
And like but the easiest task to do is like when you alarm, you hear your alarm. The easiest task to do is to say now, just like to fall asleep again.
It's easy.
It's so easy. So when just you say, okay, no, I wake up, you already did something in the morning. So giving up, there is not something more easy than
giving up.
Yeah.
But when you forge, I mean, like, just do it. Oh no. Is it Nike? Like, are we collaborating with Nike? Because I just say, just do it. It's Nike's slogan. But no, I get it. Just do it, and it's rewarding.
And like at the beginning, it may and it must be complicated.
It must be complicated.
But it's normal. Like everything you start new in your life is complicated
because you have no neural pathway.
It's okay, but like
you have no muscle.
Day by day, you make progress. You go out of your comfort zone.
You build new muscle.
Exactly. And I love this quote. It's like practice makes perfect. It's like en français, c'est en forgeant qu'on devient forgeron, and that's true.
Perfect. Practice make perfect. But I don't know. Maybe I cannot. I'm a little bit disagree to change perfection to chase perfection.
I think like practice makes perfect, but after like the another debate is like what is perfect?
Yeah, nothing is perfect. Your practice makes nothing.
Yeah, it's why like I think when I say practice makes perfect, like even in English I don't want to be perfect because I want to improve every day, and I don't want to be perfect in one area because when it will be perfect, you're like, oh no. Like, what can I learn next?
Yeah.
So, you still have something to learn. So when practice makes perfect, I can agree with you, like, nothing is perfect.
Practice makes excellence, I guess?
Yeah. Practice makes progress.
Yeah, practice makes progress, that's the word. And we said about being perfectionist, and you say something about learn new things every day, and that's the whole point.
Yeah.
That's how we adapt to the situations that keep changing and everything, but we know that we believe that ourselves have the capacity or the capability to adapt, to learn new things. You will be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as you have the confidence that you can adapt and you can control how you react to things, that's your power.
Yeah. So but very interesting topics. So I think we arrive at the end.
Non, c'est parfait.
I think we arrive at the end of the episode. We talk about very interesting and meaningful things. So we already talked about that, but I like to end my episodes with the same question. What inspires you in your daily life? You can mention anything, a book, a podcast, a movie, a quote. I know that last time a friend talked about an artist, a music, so anything. What inspires you in your daily life, Reza?
Wow. I need to be honest, right? Sometimes little things can inspire me. Like, meeting you. I mean, seeing you with your friends group and how you guys are so excited, man. Like, every day you want to do this, you want to do that. Like the energy that you guys showed me, it's inspired me somehow. Like, it's like a reflection of my in the phase of my life that when I was so eager to try new things, to explore things. Sometimes my friends are inspiring to me too when they're struggling, but they keep striving forward. But I need something more, not grandiose, like more universal. Like it's not always inspiring for me, but for others too. So I go to books, to watch a movie that inspired me, for chasing dreams and for to manifest your goals. I would go to The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, the novel.
The
Alchemist.
The Alchemist.
Paulo Coelho. It's a good book for chasing dreams and everything. And I watched Dead Poet Society. I mean, like, if you resonate with what I said before about Homo Ludens, that we are here to enjoy the beauty of life, you need to watch that movie. And music, I listen to music. Music is a wide range of genre. I listen to them. When I'm angry, I listen to heavy metal, rock, and everything. When you're like being in love, you listen to jazz and everything. Everything is inspiring if you really want to listen and pay attention.
So I think you're getting inspired by a lot of things, but mostly through books. People. I think people inspire a lot.
Because like we have different cultures. You're French. I'm Indonesian. I'm Sundanese. You speak French. I don't. We speak English. I mean, like, even in a big gap of differences, we have something in common. Like, we want to feel like we make it. We want to feel like we want to be happy. We want to be at peace. See, humans are complicated. We are complex being.
Yeah.
But deep inside, we want the same thing. We want to feel safe. We want to feel joy. We want to feel at peace, right? No matter what language you speak and what cultures that you live growing up.
Yeah.
But deep inside, we just want to feel, alive.
Yeah. It's fun because like we started the episode by talking about difference of culture, feeling alive, and we conclude the podcast with the exact same topic. So I think it's because it's important and that it's reality.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you. I think we arrive at the end of the episode.
Okay,
So,
de rien.
Yeah, so Artonochon, Reza.
Sami-sami,
In
salam-saluna.
Sundanese. So yeah, thank you, Reza, for have accepted to join me on this episode.
Oh, I'm so honored to be in this episode now. I mean, like, your audience, they're French, maybe they're from a different country, different culture. So, me being here, being listened by your audience, hatur nuhun pisan, mantap anjing. It feels like I'm going worldwide.
Yeah. So thanks also to all the people who have listened this episode. I hope you found it interesting and that it motivates you to take the plunge in your projects. In French, merci à tous et à toutes d'avoir écouté cet épisode et encore une fois merci à Reza d'avoir accepté mon invitation. Je vous dis à très bientôt pour un nouvel épisode des podcasts de Youenn.
Oui.
See you soon for a new episode of this podcast. Merci Reza, à très bientôt.
De rien.
Voilà, c'est déjà la fin de cet épisode. N'hésitez pas à suivre le podcast sur votre plateforme d'écoute favorite et à y mettre 5 étoiles si l'épisode du jour vous a plu. Sur ce, je vous dis à la semaine prochaine pour un nouvel épisode. À bientôt.